Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So this video is for my Wisconsin nail techs that is in the Milady's 8th edition. So this video has been highly requested for a group of girls in Wisconsin underneath my post asking me to help them pass their state board. So let's get into it. So for the state of Wisconsin, for the manicuring test, it is $391. You can also get a temporary license for $10. You have 90 minutes to take your exam. It is a written and practical. Now I did find some information on you guys' practical as well, but I will link it below, like in the description area, for you to go over and review, because in Indiana and Illinois we kind of do it a little bit different. We take our practicals at the school, we don't have to go to actual the state board to actually take the practical, so it's a little bit different, but as long as you prepare, you will pass your exam. Your test is 90 minutes. It's 110 questions. 10 questions are laws. You must know Wisconsin state laws. There's no way around that. If you miss your laws, you will not pass. So it's very important that you go over your laws as well. And it's a 300 clock hour program as well. So as you know, Milady has 2 books now. So you have your nail book and you also have your foundations book. So with that, the first section of state board is infection control and safety, and that's 15% of your exam. So with that, you need your foundations book, what's going to look like this, and that's going to be for chapters 5. So for infection control, safety, 15%, foundations book, chapter 5. Now with that section, you're going to go over identifying how diseases and infections are transmitted, as well as applying blood, clearing up blood exposures. How does your procedure work for that? Your SDS, which is your safety data sheets, is also going to go over all of that in infection control. Your second section is going to be anatomy and physiology. So in that section is 15% of your exam. So you're going to go over identify functions and parts and structure of nails and skin, recognizing diseases and disorders of nails and skin, recognizing signs and symptoms of disorders, diseases, and conditions of the nails and the skin, identifying bones of the arms and hands and legs and feet, identifying your muscles in the arms, hands, legs, and feet. So with that, you're going to study chapters 2, 3, and 4. That is going to be in your nail book. Chapters 2, 3, and 4. I'm just going to show you a quick picture of the book, just so we can make sure we're all on the same page. So this is the nail book. It should look like this. If you need a copy, I do have PDF copies available in my StanStore. All you have to do is click the link in the bio. I also have flashcards available, and a free study guide is also available in my StanStore if you need it. So let's get back into this video. Our second section is chemistry of nail products. That is 10% of your exam. So you'll go over explaining the purpose and effect of product ingredients, recognizing physical change, recognizing chemical change, and that is going to be chapters 5 in the nail book. So that's going to be chapter 5 in the nail book. The second section is nail technology procedures. So that's more like your client consultation and documentation. That is 5%. So you'll go over identifying elements of your client consultation, demographical information, conditions of the client's nail and skin, when to say no for a service. All of that will be included in your client consultation. Again, that is 5%, and that is going to be in your foundations book, again, which is this book, and that is going to be chapters F3. So that's chapters F3 in the foundation book. Your next section is nail services and tools. That is going to be 8% of the exam. And you're going to go over like identifying the purpose and function of like your nail equipment, your implements, your supplies, materials, and products. So that includes like electric file, your pedicure basin, your nail clippers, your nail pusher, cotton rounds, buffers, polish, and lotion. That is going to be in chapters 6 and 7 of the nail book. So again, your nail service tools is going to be in chapter 6 and in chapter 7. The next section is going to be nail technology procedures, manicure and pedicure services, which is going to be 18% of the exam. So you're going to go over like performing procedures of a basic manicure and pedicure, trimming, shaping, soaking, cuticle maintenance, cleansing nails, buffing nails, exfoliating, performing your massage. It's also going to ask you to identify your massage movements, your effleurage, pefleurage, friction, and tap-potement as well. And also your add-on services like paraffin, mask, essential oil, gels, your thermals, which includes like stones and towels. That is going to be in chapters 6 and in 7 as well. So your next section is going to be nail technology procedures again, but it's going to be performing application, maintenance, and removal of your nail enhancements. That's going to be 20% of your exam. So that's going to include nail tips, acrylics, light cure gels, that's like your Gel X, and your dip powder. That is going to be in chapters 9, 10, 11, and 12. You want to make sure you review that. It's 20% of your exam. And also it's going to ask you questions on performing post-services procedure. So that's going to be 4% of your exam. And you, by the time you read all of those chapters, you're going to run into that post-exam. So good luck. Comment below if you have any other questions.